Howdy do, everybody. Good morning, Mushroom. It's day 2. It's March 2nd, and it's a light rain going on right now. About 5:45 in the morning. I get up early, I guess, because I want to make sure I get these miles done. Gonna try to get to Whiskey Hollow Shelter today. That's the goal. I'm gonna stay in the shelter tonight because it's supposed to rain all night tonight. This rain's supposed to stop in an hour, so it's not going to be going on all day. But tomorrow it's supposed to rain all day long for my trip into Front Royal. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and get to Whiskey Hollow Shelter if I can. If I can't, I'll just find a place to camp. You know, that's the way it goes out here. All right, so I'm going to get rolling. It's already a little chilly, and yeah, that's it. Y'all take care, and I'll see you in a little bit. All right, about 7 o'clock. It's light again. Man, I got lost immediately coming out of Bears Den Hospital. Whoa, sorry about that, guys. And I think I just took there's like a short little blue blaze. It's not even like 10, 20 feet right off of the driveway. It goes up to the hostel. I took the wrong one, I think. And I thought I was on the AT because there was a blaze on a tree. It kind of looked like a white blaze, but as I kept seeing them, I'm like, these aren't white blazes. And I bet you I was 0.3 off trail before I looked at far out and said, oh, I'm off trail. So I had to walk back into complete darkness and try and find my way back to that driveway so I could get back on the right trail. That's the second time I've gotten lost. Whew. So, anyways, that's crazy. And by the way, if you do feel like you're not on the trail, you're worried that you're on the trail or off the trail and you're using far out, if you just switch over to map mode and you hit the GPS button, there'll be if your little arrow there isn't on the trail, then you're not on the trail. It should be right on the red line. And I was definitely way off the red line. So that's a good way to tell if you're off trail. And then sometimes it's hard for me to determine which direction to go, I guess, in order to get back to the trail. So I just turn around, walk back, and I watch that little arrow get closer and closer. And I know that I'm moving in the right direction. If that little arrow is getting farther and farther away from the AT, you know you got to turn around and go the other way. So that's a good way to get yourself unlost, especially in the complete darkness like I was in today. That's crazy. Alrighty. So we got to finish off this roller coaster today. And I don't know, I think there's 7 or 8 bumps to go over. So it's going to be interesting. End of the day yesterday, those 3 or 4 that I had to do to get to Bears Den Hostel at the end of the day wiped me out. So, but these are all at the beginning of the day. And I think I'm going to do better, not have so much problem. It's amazing how fast your body recovers. I mean, yesterday I was pretty whipped when I got to the hostel. And just as soon as I got my food and everything, I got horizontal in the bed. And I do these little pump stretches, kind of squeezing my muscles, bending my legs, twirling my ankles, just kind of doing things in bed all night long. Well, until I go to sleep anyways. To just keep things loose, help stretch. It's just little stretches I do to try and loosen things up. Because usually when I come into camp, my lower back is kind of painful and uncomfortable and things like that. So I'll talk more about my pains and aches some other time, but that's kind of what I do. All right. So enough looking at me. I'm going to start hiking, and then hopefully I'll give you some views of the trail here in a little bit. I did see a couple of deer, but they were too far away to get any good video of. All right, rain stopped. No more rain for the rest of the day, just clouds. It's pretty warm. I've already stripped off my R1, so I'm in good shape. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. y'all were with us last year, you might remember that this was the section that Mushroom and I broke the kiss count record for the last time on the hike. I think it was like 33 or 34 kisses we got that day as we were headed to Bear's Den Garden. There's a lot of water on this roller coaster. Whew. I've only done one climb, and man, I'll tell you what, they're hard. You do this roller coaster if you're doing a northbound or a southbound hike. It's in the middle of the whole hike, and by the time you get here, this is nothing. But when it's on the first and second day, you're going to suffer a little bit, I think. At least I am. So I'm just taking her slow and easy today, and I'll be there. I'll get there when I get there. Just getting this little burst of green every once in a while. These little bushes, I don't know what they are, but they're starting to leaf out. You know, these prickly bushes right here are starting to leaf out, and you kind of getting this low-lying leafing going on. Up in the trees, some of the trees are flowering already. You can see the flowers popping out, but it's still pretty brown. This is the nicest little section of trail I've had to walk on all day. No rocks, nothing like that. I'm telling you, right now going up these roller coaster hills and coming down is slow going for me. Going up, I haven't got my lungs yet. Coming down, I'm really trying to baby my knees, so I'm going real slow. And plus, most of the time going up and down, you're picking through rocks, trying to step at the right place. So it's definitely slow going today compared to yesterday anyways. And, wow, I don't think the temperature's only 45. It's quite muggy. And I've been working so hard and sweating today. Definitely drinking more water than I was yesterday as well. Only 2 more roller coaster bumps to go, and I'll be done. Well, apparently I've got 1,000 miles to go. Last year, we were going the other way, of course, and we had just walked 1,000 miles, so what a celebration it was. This year, not so much a celebration, just gotta keep hiking forward and knowing that from now on, instead of 4 digits, I'm into triple digits. So that's pretty cool. Hiker warning. Yep, that's right. I'm done with the roller coaster. And let me tell you, that was a tough one. You know, if you're a no-bow or a so-bow or even a northbound flip-flopper, you've already done half the trail coming through this roller coaster and you don't even care about it. You just keep hiking, you know. It's kind of a pain in the butt because, like, what the heck, man? Up, down, up, down, up, down. But you don't care. You just hike right up, come right down, no problems. But me, first 2 days of this hike, it's a challenge. There ain't no doubt about it. But I finished it. Good to go. Icon of the AT right there. And by the way, I'm a little north of Ripe. Already, I can smell myself bad. Okay, I'm gonna keep hiking. Still got, a little less than half a day to go. Got still 7 or 8 miles to hike to this trail or to this shelter. So I'm getting there. I'm trying to get to this shelter tonight because it's gonna rain tomorrow, or tonight and tomorrow. So I'm gonna be able to undercover if I can. So I'll let you know how it goes. Sorry, no money shots though. It is a money shotless day, I'm pretty sure. We might get one later, but so far, no good. All right, guys, take care. We'll see you in a little bit. All righty, daddy. Winding down the day here. I am about 4 miles away from Whiskey Hollow Shelter. And I'll be climbing for at least 3.5 of those miles. Maybe 3. Climbs at the end of the day are hard, but this climb is gonna be a tough one. It's not too steep, but still it's climbing. I've had a hard day today. That roller coaster beat me up. So I'll be glad to get in a shelter. It's supposed to rain tonight and all day tomorrow. But I'm staying at the Mountain Home Bed and Breakfast tomorrow night. So I'll be inside again. All right. Well, let me wrap this day up and I'll get back with you when I get to the shelter. Woo-wee. Mushroom and I camped right here last year. It looked like this, but it's a little different now, but pretty much looks the same. Huh. Weird. Man, we were busting tail last year to get to Harper's Ferry. That would have been a 17-mile day for today for us, because I only got like a mile to go down to the shelter. And then we went to Bears Den Hostel, and then stayed overnight at Bears Den Hostel, and headed to Harper's Ferry the next day and hiked that whole 20 miles. Woo! I don't remember it being so hard. Maybe it's because I'm going south. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm out of shape. And last time we were in primo condition. There's a couple of cardinals up here. Let's see if I can get them. There one. Sit. I don't know where he went. Wait. Down. All right. Now I'm almost done. Wow. Whiskey Hollow Shelter. Very nice. It's got a deck and a upper deck and a double dicker. It's a double dicker. Ooh, very nice. So far, pink hot dog's the only one. Hoolido. Okay, time to get it set up. Well, everybody, I made it. Time for dinner. I got this backcountry cuisine beef teriyaki. I got this in Australia. I never ate it over there, so I thought, well, I'll just bring it with me. I think I added too much water. It's a bit soupy. Let's see how it tastes. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alrighty. Well, that's a wrap on the day. This Whiskey Holler shelter is pretty nice. I think Mushroom and I didn't come down here because it was so far off trail. That's my guess anyways, because we went like up the hill like a mile, not even a mile, and camped at that campsite up there. Of course, you look on far out and it says tent site, and you think, oh, okay, we'll go up there and camp. But that was a mess up there. We kind of set up in the middle of all that mess. That was crazy. I didn't see another single hiker all day today. It was empty. Not one single person. And so far I'm here by myself at the shelter. I suppose maybe we've got another hour or two before somebody starts rolling in. And no thru hikers. I don't think I'm going to see any thru hikers for at least a couple of weeks. But you never know. So I keep my eye open for them. I didn't have anybody to look at today. There was nobody. So anyways, got from Bears Den Hostel to Whiskey Holler Shelter, and that's like 18.2 miles. It was a good mileage day, but it was a tough mileage day too. I ended up just that roller coaster just took it all out of me. The constant ups and downs. Going up, it's hard on my lungs and of course my legs. I think I still got some form in my legs. I'm not going to say I have trail legs, but I think I still got some form in my legs from the hike before. But who knows? Going down, I'm really going slow when I go down because on the steep downhills anyways, because I want to protect my knee. I want my knee to continue to be healthy, and I'm worried about that a little bit. But so far, other than a couple of twinges of pain every once in a while, no problems with it. It's doing good. This is a stale bagel I got from Quality Inn 2 days ago. I got 3 of them, and I've already eaten the other 2. It's like that tack bread that the Revolutionary War soldiers had to eat and stuff when they were out on the battlefield. It's just hard bread. I figure it's probably okay, though. Not too bad. It's just really dry going down. I didn't realize I was looking for Mushroom and I's campsite last year all day. And just like yesterday when West Virginia got me, right there at the very end, there was our campsite right there at the very end. We were really hiking some miles though. I know that we did the same thing. We came from Front Royal to that campsite up there, and then we hiked to Bears Den Hostel, and then we hiked to Harper's Ferry. So basically, I'm doing the same thing, just going backwards. Not really intentional by any means, but that seemed to be what we were hiking last year as far as mileage-wise was concerned. Seemed a lot easier last year too, because we were already 1,000 miles into our hike. I'm like 2 days into my hike right now, so I'm suffering a little bit. But the way I'm looking at it is that as long as my body recovers the next day, then I'm cool. If I find that I'm really not feeling it in the morning when I wake up, because climbing in the morning and doing those things in the morning, it's not difficult. But if I'm having trouble there, I'll back off and change my plans. But I do want to get this done by May 1st. And so, I got to be hiking some miles. That's kind of an important thing as far as I'm concerned, because I don't want to be out here all summer long. I want to try and get this done in a relatively quickly manner and get back to Mushroom. So anyways, that's a wrap on day 2. Sorry, no money shots, but that's the way it goes around these parts. And I'll be in the Shennies day after tomorrow, so hopefully we'll start getting some money shots from the Shennies, or as Mushroom says, Shenado. All right, you guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, mushroom.